Hi, I'm Chris Whiting from Wine Groover. Welcome again. Today we're featuring another great little vineyard, Ravenscroft Wines, here on the Granite Belt. Now, if you're coming out to the Granite Belt, you've got to push yourself a little bit further to come out and experience all these great wines. What I'm saying to you is push yourself out even a little bit further and make the trip out to Ravenscroft Wines. What's drawing people like a magnet is the quality of the wines and the awards that recognise that quality as well. It's well worth the trip. Let's go and talk to Mark about what he's doing. I'm here with Mark and we're here to talk about firstly the winery, Ravenscroft Winery, and also his special wines. Mark, tell us about how you started off. How did you come about taking the leap to become a winemaker?
It was back in South Africa. Didn't really quite enjoy my day job, which I was working for the Cape City Council in the laboratories. Nothing wrong with it, but yeah, needed a further challenge. So always had a love for wine. Living in Cape Town, you're only an hour out of Stellenbosch, which is a major wine grain area in South Africa. Used to go out on weekends and visit the wineries there, and one day I had the opportunity of meeting one of the winemakers and spending about 3 hours with him, and he was very kind to take me downstairs through the oak barrels, and we tried out of the oak barrels, and he showed me the whole thing, and just a penny dropped, and I asked him how I would go about becoming a winemaker. Not ever worked with winery pumps or any technical part of it, so he suggested I go to full-time study in Stellenbosch, which I was lucky enough to be able to do for 3 years. So I did that for 3 years and then became a qualified winemaker.
And what brought you out to, this is a long way from Stellenbosch and Cape Town. How did you get here?
Oh, look at it. It is. When I qualified, I travelled through Europe and came over to Australia and did a vintage in the Hunter and really liked it. Went back to South Africa and put into Emigrate. That took 2 years. I worked over there for a couple of years. And me and my young family, we came across, and I got a job over in Margaret River, working for Capel Vale and then Wise Vineyards. Spent 6 years there, and I really wanted to do my own thing, start my own brand and my own business in winemaking. So I needed to come to a sort of a new area, which
and pioneer it in a lot of ways. There's not much else out here, so it's a you can literally say you're a pioneer in this spot. Mark, tell us about the wines. What wines are exciting you at the moment? What are you proudest of?
Up here, well, I only make six or seven wines I have in my brand, under my brand name. I'd say the one that excites me the most is the pinotage. It's a South African variety. I'm the only one growing it up here in Queensland. The grape itself is a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault, so it is actually like a Pinot Noir on steroids, I like to say. It's a bit heavier, a bit more savoury and everything like that. And I think the wines that we will never make sort of Barossa style or McLaren Vale styles up here. They big, bold styles that have lots of oak, lashings of oak and everything like that. And I think in our areas up here in the Queensland climate, you have one glass of that and sort of you feel it.
Let's taste some of these wines and probably just tell us a little bit more about them as we're tasting. What's the first one we've got here?
Okay, the first one is a Fidela. Right, so Fidela is a Portuguese variety, and in Queensland it's taken off very, very well as a nice summer drinking wine. It's similar, you make it similar along the lines of a Sauvignon Blanc. It's got nice tropical fruit, passion fruit flavours. This is a young wine, 2012 vintage, so they're meant to be drunk nice and young. It's fresh, it's got a lot of acidity, it's crisp, it's clean, and it goes great with any seafood. So it's ideal for our summer months here in Queensland.
This is a pinotage?
This is a pinotage, yeah. So this is the pinotage, as I said before, is a blend of the grape itself is a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault. So you'll get some sort of strawberry notes on that, sort of soft red berry notes on it, with a bit of savoury and going almost to the caramelly. It's quite a smooth wine. There's no big tannin structure in that wine yet. The grapes are still very young, and I think as the grapes get older, the vines get older, the grapes will get some more tannin structure into that wine.
Okay, and the third one here.
Yeah, that's the new one that's just been released at the moment. That's my Bordeaux blend, meaning that it's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Petit Verdot and Merlot, which are all varieties originate from Bordeaux.
Wow, that's got hasn't that got a sneaky bouquet? It sneaks up on you.
Yeah, no, it's got some nice new oak and spent 20 months in new oak, so yeah, that's going to be my flagship red wine.
So there we have it. Once again, another quite unique vineyard in the Granite Belt area there. As I've said before, make it a trip. Come out here, go that extra bit further, come out to Ravenscroft and find out why it is such a renowned vineyard and why they keep winning these prizes.